Namaste, namaste, everybody. Welcome to day 3, or class number 3, of working into our karmic yoga path. So, let's say it how it is in the books. Karmic yoga path. The 4 yoga paths to joy, bliss and enlightenment, and all of that shebang. We've taken the first one of karma yoga, which is the yoga of action. It's the yoga of duty. So what it normally says, if you're just the basic books of yoga, says it's the yoga of action. So what does that mean? People often think of it as doing your work very well. Yeah, doing whatever you're doing, be in the moment, doing that work to the best of as you can. Yeah. So if that's hoovering, make sure your skirting boards are done. Yeah? Or if you're cooking something, you make sure that you're methodical and you do it with all of your heart. If you're washing up pots, whatever it is that you do it to the best action ability, karmically doing it right, yeah, accepting that that's what you're doing. That's the really simplified version of it. The real action of yoga is to have this internal environment at peace, centered, calm and present in the moment. That's what we're aiming for. So we started off with our surrender. We just sort of said, hey, whatever it is, it is. You know, it is what it is. Oh boy, it is what it is. Then we went on to our awakening. So we awakened our spine yesterday with a bit of Kundalini style snake movement yoga. Today we're going into acknowledgement. Truth. Ooh, the big truth sayer. So how do we do that? All we do is we stay genuine on our yoga mats today. We're just going to accept and enjoy and acknowledge what our body's going to give us today without the judgment or the internal dialogue. So we're going to keep it moving today, so there's not much room for the mind to chatter to you. So let us begin. We'll go for our nice surrendering hand mudra again, which is taking our 2 dogs of Anubis. So the 2 middle fingers connect to the thumb, and the ring finger and the index finger point upwards. And we've got our, I won't do talking dogs again. I looked at that previous recording, been embarrassed by that. Too much time in this room. We point the fingers down and we connect them and we rest them on our thighs. And then into that moment again. If you'd like a focus point, bring your mind to where the fingers are connected. As you exhale, exhale all the way down to those pointing down fingertips. On the inhale, redirect it all the way up to the crown of the head. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Start to lengthen out the exhalation a little bit longer than the inhalation. Take about 5 more cycles of your own breath in this seated hand yoga moment. As always, this is our moment just to arrive, to acknowledge your arrival on the yoga mat. Release the hands and take them to prayer in front of your heart. So with your hands glued onto your heart, I'm going to ask for a little moment of inner honesty and acknowledgement. What is it you don't like the feel of? What grips your shit? What really gets on your tits? What annoys you? Yeah? What's your default setting? There's happy and joyful over here and all balanced in yogic and wonderful. What's over here? What's in this quadrant over here? Okay. My personal journey, I always have issues with anger, which is why I come to yoga. I'm an angry person. At default, I'm angry. You all know this with me. Somebody nearly takes me off my bike on a car. It's a great big off. Yeah. Not, oh, bad driver. Maybe it was me. My default, what's your default setting? Hands to prayer, have a little think about it. Acknowledge what maybe gives you fear, what annoys you. What's over here? What's this side that we, oh, don't look at that. No. Do you become anxious? Are you a worrier? Do you care too much? Are you oversensitive? Do you get fearful? Do you get panicked? What's over here in the shadow side of you? What don't you like? I don't like it when there's injustice in the world. I really don't like animal cruelty. That makes me bet, what is it? Close your eyes for a moment. We're going to take this pathway into acknowledgement and acceptance of our inner truth. And as you do, just sit tall so the heart has got space to communicate with the mind. And just dip down into the heart, dive in to the heart, and acknowledge what it is that gets to you. Because the biggest step to understanding these feelings is acknowledging they exist and having the bravery to say, hey, I don't like it when you do that. That doesn't feel good to me. Keep it in mind, because we're going to use that to motivate us through the class today. Inhale, take the hands all the way up above. Nice and easy. We'll just start manoeuvring into the spine, taking the right fingertips down. Continue with the left arm, 3 swoops, as we did yesterday. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, we'll take the hand all the way up towards the sky. And then exhale, drop that hand down onto the right knee. Get a good grip of the kneecap. Pull the spine up, drag the right arm up, and then open the chest to the side. Again, your hand can go to the base of the spine to root down your twist. You can put the fingertips onto the shoulder, so you've got wingers that make fingers. Or if you wish, you can extend. I know a bit early in the day for me to do that. I'm going to keep it down low. Inhale, float the hands all the way up above, past the martini glass. Debs isn't here, we'll think of Debs with the martini glass. And then take left hand down. Swirl over the right. Let the breath connect with your movement. It will do it without you having to do a great deal of thinking. But again, we're just awakening the spine. Inhale, the hand will reach up to get a bit of length. And then place the hand over the neck. Taking left hand, ease the spine up, drag the hand along the body, and find the moments, the places in the spine that need you to pay some attention to them. Please make sure you're using kind words while you do this with your body. Yeah. Please keep your promise to me on that one. And then release the arm down and up through martini glass into the sky. Yay. Okay. Release the legs. Flip-flop them the other way around. So the journey this week with the Bison Friche outside, the yappy dog, that's been a real interesting way for me to go through the karma action yoga business. I'm using it as my metaphor. I've stayed calm. It's been very good. Take the hands onto either the inside of the legs. If the legs are crossed, take the hands onto the shin bones. I'm joining in cross leg, I reckon. They make a bit of a change. Hold on to the shin bones, sit nice and tall. We're just going to do that little bit of Kundalini yoga to wake the spine up. Inhale, rock forward, chest forward, throat open. Exhale, rock back, squeeze and squeeze in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now build up a little bit of steam. Inhale. Exhale. Over to you. Soften the eyes. Rock and roll your boat. But avoid the force. Just a bit of push and pull. A bit of push and pull. Come to a normal seated. Lengthen the spine. Hands onto the knees and just sit for a moment of steadiness. Let the eyes softly close and group on in. When we're ready, I'll meet you on all fours. Okay, obligatory cat and cow. We know the drill on this one. This is a bit of a lulling you into a nice relaxation mode. We get on with quite a bit of groove and move. Spread your fingers nice and wide as per normal. Grip the fingertips onto the mat. Inhaling, arch the spine, look forward. Exhale, curl under. There's quite a lot of standing in today's class, so giving you forewarning. Inhale. And exhale. This time, reach the hands forward and we're going to go exactly as did in the previous class. Start giving me some sway and sway and squiggle and wiggle and randomise, if possible, randomise your body movement. As if you're trying to reach around all of the corners inside your body. You can dip and drip, you can roll and caress the mat. There's fingers, there's toes to the end of the nose. You can breathe any which way you like, you can huff and puff it. Oh. Oh. Or you can take the breath in and you gyre it out. That'll do nicely for me. We're going to roll forward down onto our forearms. I've noticed from the past two previous classes quite a bit of groove on the neck, so let's ease into the neck for a moment. Elbows underneath the shoulders, flatten the hand down, take the gaze forward. Today I'd like you to rotate the muscles in the face. Right? There's no one about it, go for it. I'd like you to gurn, I'd like you to squish the mouth from one side to the other. Open, close the jaw, raise the eyebrows. Ease through the facial muscles and let them go all loose. Even shake off the face. Thank you. All is done. Root the elbows down, bring the heart forward. Stop moving the neck again in a nice, gentle, random manner. Gentle, gentle, gentle. I'll say gentle again, just in case, because we have a tendency to start slinging the neck about because it has a lot of maneuverability. Scrub the jaw against the collarbone, the clavicle. Twisting, turning, and easing into it. And then take a full inhale, look forward. And then let the head drop, let the shoulders drop and sink. Just sink. Feel the belly on the mat. And with the head bowed once more, take a moment to acknowledge what disturbs your good vibrations. What causes your anxiety, your worries, your fears? What is it? It's safe to acknowledge it on the yoga mat because we know we're going to be moving our body and our energy system, and we know that reduces any anxiety because all emotions are brought about by the mind. Inhale, look forward, press the tops of the feet into the mat and bring the elbows off the mat and just sort of rise up and rise out of that quagmire of the things that irk us. Take the elbows down to the mat, slide the hands underneath the shoulders, inhale all fours, knees super wide, and drip the heart between the legs for child's pose. Forehead on the mat and settle in. And as you do, I could quote 1,000 things. You could read these memes online, yeah. They mean bugger all, yeah, unless you resonate with them, unless you feel them. We can all post up on Facebook wonderful quotes like Anything that you resent and strongly react in you is also inside of you. Yeah, great. And you've got to feel this stuff. So that's what we're doing with our acknowledgement today. Inhale into all fours, first downward dog, ripple it back, show your tail feathers to the sky. My new analogy for this, I'd like to imagine that your bottom has the peacock feathers, the big fan of them fanning out. So you send your sitting bones to the sky and open up those peacock feathers and shake them from your tail. I like the idea of that, very beautiful. Looking forward on an inhale, high on the toes, and then we'll step forward towards the front of the mat. Hang out to start off with and let the back of the neck go. While we're here, take a gentle massage. Fingertips pressed to the base of the skull, behind the back of the ears. Ease into your jawline, maybe the temples. But while gravity's got hold of you, maybe even take the fingers to the space between the middle of the eyebrows and just run your fingers along the eyebrows, round the base of the socket, and repeat. Guaranteed to feel good. Release the hands, a deep, deep bend of the knees, and the slowest you can go to standing. How do we make this slower? Connect with the feet on the mat and notice them making their miniature adjustments as you come to Tadasana, standing pose. Madhu, you better not be up there yet. You better not, but you're not doing up there yet. Easy now. Easy, brethren. Draw the shoulders back down and stand a moment tall. Turn the palms forward. Lengthen the chest and the heart open. And as we often do in our classes, take that moment of acknowledgement, that moment of standing in your own being. Pain is inevitable in life. It's going to happen. Suffering is optional. I like that one. You can have that quote. We can feel that. That's a bit of Buddha. He normally has it right. So stand in your being, stand in your presence, make your mark, and then take your hands to prayer, to namaste at the centre of the chest. Good. We're going to go through our swimming motions again. Inhale, take the fingertips up towards the sky. And then we're going to take the arms all the way back on the exhale. Inhale, hands go back up towards the sky. Exhale, open the arms out. Now, let there be a buoyancy in the knees and the legs out. Reverberates around the body. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Hands back to prayer. We'll reverse this. Swoop the arms down. Inhale. As if you're doing a beautiful butterfly stroke. And as we exhale, we'll go all the way down. Dive deeply into the pool. Swing the hands by the feet. Inhale, like a ski jumper. Roll all the way back up. Arch through it. Rock the arms behind. And take the hands back to prayer. Let's go again. Inhale before you begin. Exhale, release the arms, fingers point towards the earth. Inhale, open chest. We take that big, ready, dive off into the unknown. Deep, deep down into the pool. Splosh we go. Swing the arms back. Inhale, we'll come all the way up. Arch through the spine. Curling out of the wave. Arms come all the way back. And the hands back to prayer in front of the chest. Take an inhale. Exhale, release the arms down, creating that build up. Inhale, I've got an orchestra going in my head right now. There's a crescendo coming. As I exhale, we'll dive deep, deep down, swing by the feet. Inhale, we'll come all the way up. Open the arms out, utilizing space. Hands back to prayer. This one, we dive down, we stay down, we're going under. Inhale to begin. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale. We're taking a big build up, the big dive. We're going down to the bottom of the pool. And exhale, dive down, 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 down. Swing by the feet. And then tickle the sides of the feet, take the weight into the heels, into chair pose, Utkatasana. Lovely. Exhale, release back down again, forward fold. Exhale. Inhale again into chair pose. Don't worry about perfecting it, just let it be as it needs to be. Exhale, release, swing by. Inhale, back into chair pose. This time we're going to come all the way up. We're going to keep the knees bent and stack over the hips. Strong pose, a fierce pose here. Exhale, hands to prayer, back to standing. Lengthen the legs and wiggle the toes. We go again. Inhale to begin. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale. Guide yourself up, rise up, and then dive in. Dive in fearlessly into that tranquil pool of water. Swing by the feet. Inhale, tickle the sides of the feet. But this time, as we come up into chair pose, take the arms by the ears, but the gaze to the front of the mat. Exhale, swoop down and swoop by. Inhale, sides of the feet. But we're going to come up a little bit higher with the arms and tuck the tailbone under. Exhale, fold. Building up strength. Inhale. Tuck the tailbone under into that fierce pose. Crown goes above the heart. Take the hands together. Firm the legs. As if you're sucking up from the base of you and shooting out the fingertips. Exhale, forward fold. Oh yeah. Inhale into plank pose. Thank you very much. Knees down to the mat. Lovely. Right hand to the center. Good. Left hand eases up towards the sky. Go past shoulder and fingertips. Exhale, we wrap the arm around the ribs. Firm grip with the right hand. Inhale, we're going to take the big swooping diving motion. Bring the arm over. Reach forward. Big motion. Hand comes down to the mat. Over to the right hand. Tucking your tailbone under. Inhale, right hand. Shoulder to the sky. Now you can just tickle the hand back down so it has to give the other wrist a rest if it doesn't like this thing. However, we go back again. We'll swoop the arm, one big front crawl stroke. Reach it forward, look forward, and hand comes down to the mat. We lower down to the mat, chin towards chest, tap the head onto the mat. Neck release, turn the head to the left. Right cheek on the mat, slide the hands down by the side of the body and drift the shoulders off. That's nice. Should we stay here? Cheeky snooze. Tell everyone we've been doing power yoga. With the hands by the side of the body to make this changeover, inhale, press the tops of the feet into the mat, lift the chest off the mat, gaze stays to the tip of the nose, draw the shoulders back, easy Shalambhasana. And as we go down, we turn the other cheek, shoulders down, place it down, and surrender in. For the sake of audio, I'll keep facing you. Drop the shoulders, let the heels drop out. Slide the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale all fours, that's enough resting, don't you say? Buttocks towards the heels, forehead to mat. Inhale into all fours. Move vinyasa for you back to standing. Tuck the toes under, downward dog. If you please, could you keep your big toes together for me? That would be nice. Big spread of the fingers. You'll notice that this class is not particularly wrist heavy today. And I think that's quite good to have some classes like that now and again. Bend the knees, tailbone up high, spread your peacock feathers, your plumes. Inhale high on the toes, look forward. Exhale, step to where the feet choose to land. Release the head and we'll roll up slow. Can you keep this super slow? If you close your eyes, it will make you go slower. Draw the shoulders up and sink them off. Heel toe the feet together this time. This is going to make balancing a little bit more challenging. Have the knuckles of the big toes connect, but leave a little gap between the heels. Hands to prayer. Are we ready for our sort of our build up squatting, power up our strength area? Inhale. Exhale, release the arms. Take a stop motion as we're gathering and building up. Inhale, we'll take the arms behind. Exhale, we'll dive down. Arch through like an expert Olympic diver. Swing by the feet. Oh, so nice. Inhale, chair pose. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Hold steady. Exhale, get the chest towards the thighs. Tickle the sides of the feet. Inhale, we come up. Raise the toes. Raise the nose. Maybe you look up between the hands on this one. Exhale. Okay, just I should let you know there's 5 of these, yeah? Inhale. Squeeze the knees. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Knees are staying bent all the time here. Inhale, and guess what? Knees stay bent, tuck the tailbone under, squeeze the knees together, fire up your legs, lift the heart, lift the gaze, sandwich the hands together, squeeze into the midline and make yourself into a lightning rod. Ready to receive. Inhale, come to standing, take the hands to prayer. Feel the heartbeat. Nice. Exhale, release the hands. We're going into some lunging postures now. Inhale, reach on up. Dive on in, building up your inner strength. Exhale, swing by the feet. Good. Inhale, into chair pose. Good. We're going to take the hands to prayer and do a little squat motion. Exhale, squat. Yeah, do you feel me? Inhale, reach your hands up, chair. Exhale, hands to heart, take the squat as low as you can, weight into the heels. Inhale. Now we do it slow because we're yogis. Yogis do it slow. Exhale. Yeah, there's 5. Inhale. Exhale. Please stay with me on this one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, step the right leg back. Inhale, it steps back, hands go up to the sky. Exhale, we step forward, low squat. Repeat, same leg. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, squat. Go slow, feeling the heat. Inhale, step back. Exhale, step forward. Feel that left leg burn. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to standing. Sweet baby Jesus. Exhale, release the hands. Woo. Oh, that was an American whoop then. Woo, yeah, I like it. Inhale, hands to prayer. Exhale, release the hands. Tell you what, let's take a cleansing breath every after that, okay? Inhale, hands to prayer, through the nose. Exhale through the gob. Oh, let that one go. Inhale, we'll wind up, we'll build up, we're going into the big dive. Exhale, we're diving down, swinging by the feet. Yogic squatting. Inhale. So find your way where this suits. If you'd like a bit of sweet leaf, come up a bit higher. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, left leg, hands up above. Inhale, step back. Exhale, back, yogic squat. Inhale. Exhale. And repeat, inhale. I love Joe Wicks, yeah, he's really good. But if you hammer your body like that, day in, day out, it will break. Inhale. This will strengthen you. Exhale. Inhale all the way up to standing. Exhale through the mouth, release. Inhale, hands to prayer. Release the hands, exhale. We're going to vinyasa through. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, dive down. This is going to feel lovely. Inhale, look up for easy flat back. Balance the mango and then wiggle the tailbones behind you. Long out of the crown of head, maybe hands on shin bones, could feel a bit nicer. Suck up your middle bits. Exhale. Deep forward fold, slip and slide and glide yourself down. Maybe hands behind the back of the shins. Hands onto the mat. Inhaling into plank. Good. Options. Knees down if you wish. Otherwise, keeping the knees off the mat. Right hand to the centre, feet a little wide, heels over to the right. Left hand up to the sky. Heart, shoulder, reach. Wrap it round if you wish. Exhale, squeeze into your power. Inhale, raise it up to the sky. Swim it on over, reach forward, swap the hands over. Heels left, right hand high. Inhale. Exhale, bind. Inhale, reach it up. Big swoop. Exhale, hand goes down. We go down. Groin goes down. Slide into Sphinx pose and rest the head. Inhale, look forward, lift the heart, press the elbows into the mat. Exhale, take the hands under the shoulders, rock back, child pose. Let's regroup for a moment. Ease on back. So to plant the idea in your mind for this one, we're going to take another standing vinyasa sequence. It's going to be powerful. Our aim is to do this with the best karmic action we have. Do it to the best of ourselves. Rather than what we think it should be like, do it so it feels right for you. If that means stopping and pausing, or if that means balancing onto your tiptoes, go either which way. Are we ready? Inhale into all fours. Exhale, downward dog. Let's tip oxygenated blood into the face, our oil of Yule. Peacock feathers, fan out. And then inhale, hand the toes, look forward. Exhale, step it towards the front of the mat. We resurrect, slow and easy. Bend the knees. Lots and lots of time to come up. Shoulders come up. Ease them back. Before we go into this strong pose, I'd just like us to do a few nice easy maneuvers into our shoulders. So inhale, take the hands up towards the sky. Take the right arm behind and the left arm in front. Easy twist. Let the arms drop down by the thighs. Now, take the right arm forward and the left arm back. And then take them up to the sky. Good. Now, take the right arm back and the left arm forward into the twist. Drop the hands down by the thighs. Just for fun, to see if it works, can you keep the arms going in opposite directions and coordinate with the breath? Inhale, it comes up. Exhale, it comes down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now reverse it. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. I love this because we all get to put where we go, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. And hands back to prayer. Good. I like it. A nice reset to do. Next reset before we go into the tough stuff is take the feet a bit wide. You all know it's one of my favourites. It's a Kundalini yoga practice. It's like having a shit fit, but without going full power. So soften the legs, no locking the knees, give it a little shimmy. So sometimes when we have to acknowledge the truth about us or our situation, it can be a bit uncomfortable. So I always feel the need to give it a bit of fucking feeling it. And this is my variation. Just start to make sure your fingers are relaxed. Just start the old twist from side to side. Let the arms slap onto the body a little. Keep the twist going. Now we'll just do a bit of coordination with the breath. We'll do it correct with Kundalini practice. We inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Speed it up. Make sure there's no small children or pets around you, because they're going to get a wallop. We don't want tears. And then start to slow it back down again. And then come to that stillness. Close the eyes, turn the palms forward. And this is always my scientific proof that prana exists, that life exists, because you're still moving inside of there, aren't you? You're still going mad. Take the hands to prayer in front of the chest. Take that wonderful acknowledgement, the acceptance of the truth. Your inner truth, the shadows, the acknowledgement of it. And we'll begin to work our breath. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Dive in, exhale. Swing by the feet. Inhale, chair pose. Your choice, however you'd like to go into that chair pose. Exhale, swoop down. Inhale, there'll be 3 of these. Exhale. Inhale, hands up above. Exhale, hands to prayer in front of the chest. Right leg goes back on an inhale, hands go to the sky. Inhale, hands come up. This time you're going to come to standing on one leg. Exhale, right knee in towards the chest to meet the prayer. Repeat. Inhale, step back lunge. Exhale, standing on the left leg, bringing the knee up. Inhale, now we take it slow. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Feel free to dip the foot on the ground to get a bit of balance. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come to standing, hand to prayer, Tadasana, Samasthita He. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, let's take a big deep dive. Exhale, swoop by 3 chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale. Exhale. Right, everyone, it's the last day of my detox. Inhale, 4 weeks. Exhale. Third one. Inhale. Exhale, hands to prayer, steady. Lock and load on a focal point and left leg back. Inhale, Anjanasana, raise the hands high, and then knee to chest. Exhale, and you can tap and then lift. Inhale, step back. You should find you can throw that one down. Exhale, tap and lift. Inhale. Exhale. You could drag the foot and lift. Some people like that, but I think you could risk breaking the toe. Inhale. Yogi injury. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Feel the heat. Exhale. Inhale to standing. Exhale, release the breath. Inhale. One more build up for Kundalini practice. Exhale, release the hands. Get ready to dive deep. Inhale. Exhale, dive down 3 times past the legs. Inhale. Exhale. Let it flow. Inhale. Exhale. Sort of around about a 70% energy level or effort level, not all out. Inhale. Exhale, hands to prayer. Oh, here we go. Inhale, right leg back, hands on high. Exhale, swoop the arms by the front foot and the chest looks forward. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Exhale, chair pose front of the mat. We repeat. Inhale, hands go back. Exhale, swoop forward, lean the chest forward. Inhale, hands come on high, Anjanasana. Exhale, hands to prayer, chair pose. We got it. Okay. Inhale, we step back. Exhale, we lower that lunge. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Exhale, chair pose. There's 2 more in us, I'm sure of it. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, swoop the arms by. Inhale, hands up high. Exhale, chair pose front of the mat. One more. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, chair pose. Hold. Hold here, tuck the tailbone under, press the hands firmly together. Breathe. If you want to work a bit onto the balls of the feet and let the legs shake. If you don't want to work a bit, just stand up a little bit higher, but remain here. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale through the mouth, let the arms go. Oh, nice. Inhale. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale again. We know where we're going. Exhale. Oh yeah, come on, get some layers up, everyone. Get some kit off. Inhale, hands come up. So 70% effort to make it sustainable. Bit like life. Exhale. Swoop by the feet. Okay, here we are. Inhale, chair pose. I'll set up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Left your legs on the move. Inhale, left leg goes back as if stepping into hot water. Hands up to the sky. As we exhale, we'll lean forward and the arms go by the side of the leg. Don't go past the right angle on the knee. Inhale, hands come up to the sky. Exhale, chair pose, hands to prayer. And we're away. Inhale, step back. Exhale, fly into the lunge. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, step it forward. Good. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, swoop it by. Feeling it, there's a bit of shake in my voice. Good sign. Inhale. Exhale, step forward, chair pose. Plant that foot. Inhale. Hands high, leg back. Exhale, lean into your lunge. Inhale, hands high. Not doing anything like this for ages. Exhale, chair pose. There's one more. Stay with me. Inhale, sweeten it. Make it lighter. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, back to chair pose. However, in this one, we're going to sink the weight into the heels. Extend the arms up. Tuck the tailbone under. Breathe. All the strength you require to acknowledge, to be truthful, to surrender, and it's all inside of us, all in there. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Yoga pose are here. Exhale, forward fold. Hanging out. Inhale into plank. Exhale, lower down. All the way. All the way. Face down. And sprat and asana. We're down. I want your chest to be resting on the mat. I want you to feel the thud of your own heartbeat. That big awakening feeling in the body. Definitely, without a doubt, we're giving the best service we can into that moment. That moment got better because we did. Inhale into all fours. Peel yourself sweaty off the mat. Ease back, child's pose. Now you can wipe the brow. Back into the cave of the self. Inhale into all fours. We don't normally put this in now, but I'd like us to do a little bit of smoochy cat or cow again. Smoochy cat or cow is taking those arms a bit further forward, and we just ease and maneuver into the spine, the neck, make sure it's all fine. So we are going to build up a little bit of extra tapas or fire into the body. But first of all, I would like to make sure anything that may have been knotted, we can unknot, smooth out, sandpaper off. Now, take the knees super wide, cross the ankles over, walk the hands back, and plonk your bottom onto the mat. Make sure if you do have one, you have your blanket by the side of you for our relaxing Paschimottanasana. Right, take the soles of the feet onto the mat and take the hands over the knees. Inhale, we're going to lift the chest upwards. Exhale, we're going to roll on back past the tailbone. Hold steady here. With control, we release the right hand and press the forearm down onto the mat. The left hand, press the forearm down onto the mat. Extend your feet long and point the tootsies. No slinging of the head back when we first do this one. Draw the elbows together. Tuck the tailbone, which means the pubic bone goes towards the nose. In fact, look at that pubic bone. It knows we're talking about it. Long in the legs, and on an inhale, we're going to press our elbows and our heels into the mat and lift the hips. No judgment, just where do they go? Inhale, we'll take a lift. Exhale, we'll take a lower. Okay, 2 more. Inhale, let the breath guide you. Exhale, lower. 1 more, you feel it on the outer parts of your arms, your deltoids. Inhale and exhale. Flex the feet, press into the hands. Inhale, we'll come up into Dandasana, staff pose. Bend the knees, exhale, easy slump forward. Inhale, bring the spine to tall again. Now, soles of the feet on the mat, hip distance apart. Take the hands behind you. Get the same feeling in your shoulders for going to tabletop pose. The reason we've done previous maneuvers is quite often in tabletop pose or Paschimottanasana, we sink into the shoulders and it crumples our neck. So I want us to get that same feeling. So the elbows draw together, lift the chest, root the fingertips into the mat, and we turn ourselves into a table. I know you've been to these S&M clubs, everybody, you know, that's the rubber-clad bloke who you put your drinks on. So don't spill any of the drinks, people. Inhale, tuck the tailbone under, lift up, turn yourself into that tabletop. Look down the midline of you. Draw the shoulders back. Now, take the gaze up to the sky, as if you're lifting the nose up to the sky. Firm the feet into the earth, opening the front of the body, and then the buttocks go down. The legs ease in front, and we take an easy fold. Relax the shoulders and relax on them. Okay, so we can keep with the previous poses, or if you wish, we can go into the full expression of the pose. So bring yourself to tall. So you're either going into tabletop, or the elbows down, or you reach the arms back, spread the fingers, we point the toes. It's a combination of the two placed together. You draw the elbows back. Don't sling the head back if you're going up into the full posture. It is a very strong pose. Squeeze your inner thighs, lift the hips, the pubic bone leads the way with this one. The soles of the feet aim to touch the floor. We draw the shoulders back, and then we take the nose up to the sky. And we breathe into this fantastically strong pose. Now, if you get halfway down, you think, oh, fudge this, you can bend the knees, and you can stay there a little bit longer. Or you're in tabletop and you think, I might go for it. I might just give it a little, oh, hello. Last breath, down we go. Reward time. Draw the blanket in, pop it underneath the knees. I've been using this as my favourite meditation posture with my knees raised at the moment. For some of you that don't know, I'm dealing with a bit of toothache the past 7-8 weeks. And meditation has been helping me do that, but this has been my favourite place to get into meditation. Supported underneath the knees, inhale, lift up, and then belly flop into that pool of water. We were diving in like Olympians before. Now I want you belly flopping. Belly flop gently in to the warm, bubbling, outdoor jacuzzi. And for the sake of our purposes, our jacuzzi is in Hawaii. It's a natural jacuzzi. Water flows through it, and we're just sat in soft rock, being bubbled over by Hawaiian waterfall natural jacuzzi. Hey, if you can imagine it, let's go to the creme de la creme. Let the back of the neck soften, let the spine soften, let the natural, easy arch of the spine open up after such a tremendous effort. And then ease on out of it, keeping that blanket where it is, and then ease yourself down to the earth. Settle back down. Let the toes roll out. Let the hands rest on the belly. And you'll notice how easily you can slide into Shavasana. And as you come to rest there, and you bask in the afterglow of what was a physical momentum of a class. And as you've done previously in Shavasana, I'd like you to start dipping into the back of your body. Allow the mind to sink to the back of the head. Allow the heart to sink back. The metaphor for this is as you sink back into yourself, you have time to see things coming. You have perspective. With each exhalation, allow it to start lengthening to create the sinking back into yourself. Allow the navel to drop towards the spine. Allow the thoughts to come and go as you please. Naturally surrendering in dropping back. Lengthening the exhales, and as you continue to do this, start to let the muscles go. The fluids of the body settle back. Even maybe allow your mind to step back. Let the thoughts separate. And when you allow the thoughts to be separate, you can ask, what are they separate from? They're separate from you. That's you, not the thoughts. All emotions come from thought. If all our emotions come from thought, we can choose what to think. And here's the big truth, the big picture. That we can choose to suffer or not suffer. That's a big responsibility. There is no one else to blame. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is a choice. Words so big that to try and swallow them whole is such a challenge. But the acceptance of this truth can actually reduce the suffering. In Shavasana, take one hand onto the heart and then the other as you lay there. No sitting up for me, just lay there for a moment. Put your hands on your heart. And I congratulate you with humility and being humble, that to even allow such questions into your life requires the spirit of a warrior. Okay, so there you go, you're a warrior, and just for allowing the questions in. And so my soul can sing with your soul. I'd be grateful if you've been here with me today. Take the hands to prayer and place the outer edges of the thumbs to your third eye, the space between your brows. And know that this acknowledgement, the knowing of knowledge, the acceptance of the truth, beginning the journey is the best journey you can ever take. I'll leave you here to rest. Please take 5 more breaths before regaining into your day. And I wish you all a beautiful, beautiful day. You fabulous, wonderful, glorious warriors on the path, on the journey, heroes. Mwah. I love each and every one of you. Till next time. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Don't go changing too much because I love you as you are. Okay, just change slowly so I don't notice. See you later. Mwah.